Good morning, my Facebook family. This is your girl Tam coming at you with a quick video. Summer's over. I am back to work. I'm headed in now. I enjoyed my summer vacation. Although I did work a great portion of it, I still enjoyed it because I only had to work half days and I had Fridays off, and that was just for the month of June. But now here it is today. I think it's August the 7th, and we are back at it. Kids return on August 10th. I've actually been back to work since last Monday. So I've actually been back to work since last Monday. But I want to come in really quick and do this video. I just come back from a vacation, and I went to New Orleans. We did a girls trip, me and some of my friends and family members. We did a girls trip, and I must say, it was my first visit to New Orleans. We stayed on Girard. I think I'm saying that correctly. Girod Street. We stayed at a nice little spot on Girard. Had a great time. The culture, you just got to be there to experience it. It was a great experience for me. We did get a chance to go to the famous or the infamous Dooky Chase restaurant. The environment, the experience of being in a place where so many American and foreign dignitaries have frequented or visited or patronized. I'm not even sure what the word I want to use, but that those people sat in that restaurant where I sat on Friday night, and it was an awesome feel. Now, personally, my food, I'm just being honest, my food wasn't all of that, but that's neither here nor there. Maybe I just ordered the wrong thing. I ordered the gumbo. The gumbo wasn't that great to me. But anyway, enough about that. But another thing I want to speak to, we went to another restaurant. I think it was called Mr. B's. Mr. B's was the bomb. The food was great. The hospitality was amazing. Way above average. Even let's go back to Dooky Chase. Even our waitress, I don't know if our girl was just tired or didn't want to be there, but no, it was, if I had to rate the food and the service and the experience, I'm going to give it a solid 7.5 to 8, with the experience being the 5. So, you know, call a spade a spade. And I think that was pretty much the general consensus of my entire party. No one was like just overly crazy about the food and the service. The girl she was not great. But anyway, back to Mr. B's. And just New Orleans in general. What I found, or what I noticed, was the black men in New Orleans treated us like queens. Those guys was amazing. I mean, they were just so polite. We had when we was at Mr. B's, we had a server, or I'm not even sure what he did, but he worked at the restaurant, and he saw all of us standing around. He was not part of our he didn't help us out. He wasn't our server. He wasn't taking our order. He wasn't anything for us, but he saw 7 ladies at a table, and he came over, said, "Ladies, step back, I got this." Pulled the table out so we can all be seated. I mean, it was just all night long, that whole experience. We at Sam's Club, and we meeting the most kind and courteous people, men and women alike, giving us pointers. And then we took a tour of the lower 9th Ward and the 9th Ward, and Here and Now, I think it's NOLA Here and Now. Amazing. And I can tell anybody who watches this video, if you want a great experience and you want to it's a 3-hour tour, and I think you pay like $50. He'll come pick you up. His name is Skip. NOLA Here and Now was amazing. And then he took us to this place called Melba's Po' Boys or something like that. And on Saturdays they have different authors of books come in person, or they'll do like a video. Like the lady who was there Saturday, she did hers by video, so you were still able to communicate with her. And while we were there, there was this young brother came in. His name is Brian, and if I pronounce your name wrong, Brian, if you see this video, Brian Bagneris, I think is his name. He wrote a book called Hustle Till I Die, the book, because he says his plan is to turn it into a movie. And I started reading the book, and I don't want to spoil it, but if you guys want to, a good read, and he's from the, Lil Wayne made Holly Grove, the Holly Grove neighborhood in New Orleans famous. Well, Brian is also from Holly Grove, so he talks about his experiences growing up and living in Holly Grove, New Orleans. I'm excited. I was excited then. I'm excited now just talking about it. It was so pleasant to see black people not separate, and they just treated us with so much hospitality. And we talked about it the whole trip. We was talking about it on our way back home, on the plane, on the car ride back. We were just talking about the hospitality that New Orleans showed us. So New Orleans, to Skip and to Brian and to Mr. B's restaurant, all the people that work there, the people who work down at the restaurant where we stayed, Louisians, Lorenzo, the young man, he was so helpful. We thank you. We're from Florida. We told y'all that. We thank y'all for your hospitality if y'all ever see this video. But if those who do watch this video, stay on Girard Street, visit the Louisians, find Lorenzo, tell him it's the latest from Florida. Talk to Skip from NOLA Here and Now, take a tour, or even transportation needs. He does tours, he does parties, he does transportation needs. If you need rides from the airport, he'll go pick you up. He does he has the whole packet. And I just want to come in and just talk about that experience really well. And I didn't really want a whole lot. And I'm happy. Like I said, I'm headed back to work. I'm hoping and praying that we have a awesome year this year. And with that being said, I'm going to end this video. You guys have a wonderful day, and I'm out.